Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today on Lips by Jonalynn. I'm Jonalynn. Today I thought I would show you some stretches that you could do for your front and your back and your sides, all on the mat. They're pretty much all yoga stretches. So if you do yoga, then they may not be anything new to you, but if you haven't done yoga, these are some really simple stretches to kind of get you accustomed to doing it and hopefully light that fire of wanting to do yoga. Because it is very, very good for you. It's excellent for, helping you to stretch, and I mean, it has a lot of benefits, depending on what kind you do as well. But if nothing else, you can get a good stretch by, incorporating some yoga stretches regularly. So that is what we're going to do today. So to begin with, we're going to go into child's pose, at least my version of child's pose. So I'm just going to come down. And you're going to try to get the forehead to touch your mat. But if you cannot do that, that's perfectly fine. And like me, you may not be able to sit all the way down on your heels. Okay. And from child's pose, we're going to go into either cobra or upward dog. So, if we're doing cobra, then you're just going to come up about here. Press your quads into the mat. You should not be putting tons and tons of weight into your hands. You should be able to even remove them if you wanted to. And if you would like more of a stretch, for your front, you can even go into upward dog, like this. And if trying to look back does not feel good, then just kind of look forward. Well, I should say look straight ahead, because that's more what you're doing. This one does require a bit of strength in the upper body, so if you're not ready for that, that's perfectly fine. You might see my bunny hopping around. She's very inquisitive about when I do anything on the yoga mat, really. Okay, I'm gonna come back down. Alright, and then let's just go into child's pose one more time, since we just spent a little while stretching our front. Got to do something to counter that. So you can either do this child's pose again, or if you're feeling adventurous, you can also come up on all fours and then go into downward dog. At least my version of downward dog. You can pedal your heels a little bit. Pedal your feet, I should say. right, and then come back down. Okay, and then we're just going to, all right, and then we're just going to flip on our back. And I don't know what this is called, if it is a yoga stretch, but we're just going to take and stretch our legs and stretch our arms. And you could, if you want, you can even do like wrist and ankle circles. And do the other way. Alright. And to kind of stretch the sides of it, we can kind of do this crescent moon type shape. So you're going to take and, I don't know if you can see, but just going to take and grab your arm on the side you want to stretch and pull it. And then take your legs and go to that same corner that you're pulling your arm into. Yeah, I can really feel that. You can also take and cross one leg over the other, but I have had 2 hip replacements and my legs are not really feeling that. But if you do have that ability, then go ahead and maybe add that in too and get even more of a stretch. Okay, and then come back to center, and we have to do that on the other side if you did it on the one side. So this is really relaxing to just, you know, lay here and just kind of rest on the mat. If nothing else, yoga definitely gives you a chance to kind of just breathe and relax and hopefully not let your mind wander too much and, you know, stress about whatever you've got going on in your life right now. It's supposed to just kind of give you a breath of fresh air, give you just kind of some me time and a little bit of a break. Alright, back to center. And I'm just gonna rest here in, well, cactus arms, or goalpost arms, whatever you want to call them. This isn't quite Shavasana. Shavasana would be with arms that are straight down, but it's still a nice way to just kind of let your back rest. If you've been, you know, up, standing up and doing things, walking around, or whatever you've had, you know, maybe going on. Alright, and let's just, in case you have any kind of back problems, let's turn over to one side and come up like that. So that was our stretches for today, and I hope you found those to be helpful. I hope that they, you know, at least gave you a nice stretch, and if nothing else, kind of gave you something else to think about, and just kind of give your mind a break, just kind of, you know, let it focus on something besides, you know, work or stresses or just life in general. Yeah. So like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!